All right, let's talk about the new coach manual. I am so excited to roll this out and to offer this to our team, because this is going to be something that a new coach can look at and have reference to forever, right at their fingertips. And it's really something that we can duplicate throughout our team with new coaches, and giving you as somebody who's building their business the confidence to be able to sign people up and get them started right. So it is something I'm really excited about. And I never had anything like this when I started as a coach. It was just kind of you search for different information, and the information's kind of everywhere, whether it's YouTube or your back office or another coach team page or files and documents, and it just can get really confusing. So I took this similar format that I saw, and I kind of revamped it a little bit, and I'm really excited to use it. So it has everything in here, from scripts to your filling out your story, your why, how to put together, your 30-second story, how to follow up, how to help motivate your coaches and clients, how to get your new coaches started, how to get your new clients started, and a checklist for both of those. So this will be really exciting. So we're going to buzz through it. There's a lot of, I think there's 28 pages, including the welcome page and some other couple pages that we don't need to spend a lot of time on, and you'll see this when you download it yourself. But there's a lot of information within here. And what's really important to remember is whether it is you using this because you're kind of restarting your business, and maybe you've been a coach for a while and you made the decision, you're going to go for it, you want to build your business, you want to commit to the activity that it's going to take to lay that foundation and grow your team yourself, or you getting a new coach started. There's a lot of information in here. So you're going to take what applies to you at the time of your business, and don't worry about the rest, because there's something for every part of your business in here. So, and these are things you're going to come back to, like the follow-up tips, maybe the invite scripts. Some of those things you're going to refer to probably several times or a lot. So I would suggest printing this off, maybe putting it in a binder, maybe printing off a couple of the pages and hanging them on your work area so that you can reference them quickly. So this is just a little intro about who I am as your coach, or maybe your upline coach if we're not directly connected. And after that is the contact information. This is what you're going to fill out, or your new coach is going to fill out: your coach ID, your screen name, your sponsor's phone number, so that you have direct contact to your sponsor when you're building your business, and you can keep in touch with them for accountability. So this is just kind of a contact information page. It also has on here coach relations, what your purchase or your product pages, your profile page, customer service, and then at the end here, I should have highlighted this maybe, but this is the National Coach Wake Up Call. This is what you're going to reference your new coaches to listen to every single week. This is going to be a training that, again, gives them tips and things like that, but also just kind of gets the verbiage and the language in their ear of the business and what's working for other coaches. Now, with that being said, don't focus so much on what those new coaches or those successful coaches are doing, because in this manual, you're going to be able to build your business based on you and your strengths and attracting your kind of people. So new coach checklist right here. This is when you sign up a new coach, this is where you're going to direct them. You're going to say, start here. The 4 vital behaviors are already highlighted. And it's really just those things you're going to be doing anyway. You should be doing anyway as a new coach. You should be using the products and drinking Shakeology and documenting or sharing your progress, your story along the way, whether that's through social media, whether that's through journaling, blogging, however you need to do it. You should be putting the business in front of people. You should be creating opportunities to invite people to join your challenge groups, or take a look at the coaching opportunity, or offering the 25% discount, or inviting them to a local event like a Super Saturday with you. If you always have outgoing, then you'll always have incoming. I don't need to go over all of the vital behaviors. These are in your back office as well, but those are what you're going to be doing no matter what. And a couple other checklists: have them download the new coach, or the Coach Codes app on your phone. It's a direct links app that you can send your prospective coaches and customers. Just super simple. And then you want to book a call with your sponsor, get them plugged into a new coach group or team training, or if there's not one open at the time that your new coach signs up, then you're just going to want to get in contact with your sponsor coach and make sure that you three are staying in contact, helping them reach whatever goals they have for their business. The next part of this is your why, and this is what you're going to be able to. Now, I'm speaking as if a new coach is using this. So when a new coach gets started, it's super simple to identify with why they signed up as a coach, why they want to grow their business, if they even want to grow their business, what are their goals for the business in these different categories: family, fitness, business, and financial. Maybe they only want the 25% discount on Shakeology and the products. Maybe they want to lose 10 pounds and, maybe just invite a friend to do it with them, and that's all they want to do. Maybe they have a goal to build a team just like what they want, a team of leaders, and grow a bigger business, and maybe they have higher financial goals. So every goal begins with a clear vision. You have to know where you're going. You have to know where you're going, first and foremost, to know how to get there, but you also need to know where your coaches want to go in order to help them get there, or in order to partner with your coach and or even their coach and help your new coach get there. And then it's just breaking those down. So family, you're going to identify a brain dump, action steps, what it means if you achieve this, what it's going to mean, because what's really important is tying a reason to why you're setting that goal, right? What is that going to mean if you achieve $100 a week, right? What's that going to mean for your family if you have, if you're able to maybe cut back on something in your schedule that's going to allow more time for your family? What's that going to mean? What's that going to look like to you? So there's family, there's fitness, there's business, there's financial, and then we get to your story. This is creating your story and putting it either into a video, going live on Facebook and sharing it, doing a social media post. I suggest doing all of those things. I suggest having a YouTube video that you can direct people to. You can send a quick, if you're talking about the business, you can send it, a 5-minute or less video. You can send it to your prospect, and they can just, be able to connect with you and your story. I'd suggest going live if you're a new coach, or maybe even if you've been a coach for a while, going live. And you can never share your story too much. And that's one thing I just want to highlight. You can never share your story. And I'm talking like, what's your big story, and then how can you share bits and pieces of it continuously and consistently, whether it's weaving it into a fitness post, or whether it's weaving it into a business post, or whether it's weaving it into an inspirational post or motivational post. You can never share it too much, and different people are going to see it. And if you have all your stuff set to public on Facebook, then more people are able to maybe share it or tag their friend or connect. Or you're basically, what you're doing with your story is you're allowing somebody else to be able to insert themselves into your story. You're allowing somebody else to be able to go, okay, I can relate to that, and I can see myself, where she's at, and I want to work with her. And it's really just starting to brand yourself, and you do that through creating your story. So creating your story, 30 seconds, name, prior to getting started. Prior to getting started, I was living paycheck to paycheck, or buried in student loans, and I had no motivation, and I was just burnt out. Since becoming a coach, since I started drinking Shakeology, since I started the 21-day fix, since I completed Core de Force, since I signed up as a coach 30 days ago, what's changed? What are your results? I'm happier. I have more energy. I paid for my groceries with my Beachbody check. Anything that you can share, and it doesn't have to be a big, huge story. And to share it, it can be simply, I curbed my cravings in the first 3 days of drinking Shakeology. I mean, that was mine. I noticed the cravings right away, and I just felt so much better and in my digestion too. So it doesn't have to be a big, huge story. And then a call to action. This to me depends on the type of post you're making. It depends on the type of content you're putting out there and what platform you're using. If you're doing a live Facebook video, I would give them a call to action and just say, if you can connect to this, then let's chat. Or every post though does not need to have a call to action, because a call to action, when you're building your network, or building your, you're attracting people, and you're building your network, and you're building your funnel of people, a call to action sometimes can turn people away. You simply just want to inspire people. You want to add value with your story. You want to paint a picture, just like why you got into the business. Why did you sign up as a coach? Probably because you saw your coach or somebody on her team, and you could insert yourself into that, and you could relate to that. And that's what you're doing with your story. So a call to action, just be cautious of that. With every post, I wouldn't do it with every post, but I would definitely do it with some if it's appropriate. Your action steps that create results, you can go through these on your own and with your new coach, but it's sharing your story. It's, creating opportunities such as a Shakeology party, such as getting people over to your house to taste Shakeology, maybe doing a live event or inviting to a live event. You're just creating opportunities to network with people and to offer people the chance to try the products and introduce them to the business. Staying up to date with the current, or with social media do's and don'ts. Social media is constantly changing, and I'm going into way too much detail on these things. You can read them for yourself, but staying up to date on social media, going out and meeting people. Your emerald rank and your diamond rank are going to come from your warm market network. It's going to come from your friends and family. It's going to come from the people that probably are in your immediate circle. That's where your emerald and diamond rank are going to come from. So if that's your goal, is to achieve, you want to achieve diamond, then it's just a matter of talking to those people. It's just a matter of letting them know that there's an opportunity there. There's a discount available. There's a chance to get in shape, do it with you, whatever. But that's up to you how you want to address it. But that's where it's going to come from. And then making sure that you're always doing personal development outside of the company training, whether that's a book, whether that's a live event, whether that's a podcast. Continuously, you're going to be applying what you learn, applying what you're investing in as far as personal development. Because if you're buying a bunch of books or buying a bunch of training or spending $400 to go to a business training, and you do nothing with it, then that's a waste of money. And you're going to come back and say, I'm not making any money, and I am spending more than what I'm making. Well, that's because you're not applying what you're learning. And personal development your income will follow your personal growth always. So, and it's going to give you inspiration for content for social media. Here's your master list. This is the list that your new coach they're going to sit down and write. a list of names. Who can you think of that you can help with some type of or some aspect of the products or the business opportunity? Here's a launching your business script. This is what I call the top 10 script, and this is what you're going to use to invite that master list to. There's responses if they come back and have objections. Building relationships. This is going to be how to build relationships via conversations in Facebook Messenger or even in person. I'd get practice with doing it face to face as well. You can't hide behind your computer all the time and your keyboard and Facebook Messenger, because if Facebook went away, would you have a business? And you have to ask yourself that. So you got to make sure you're connecting with people outside of social media as well. But it's family, occupation, recreation message. It's just getting people to talk about themselves and finding something that you guys connect on, that you connect with. Because if you have nothing in common, they're probably not somebody that you can see working with long term, right? And those are going to be the people that you attract as well. There's a 5-step conversation guide, and this is to help you navigate a conversation from inviting somebody, whether it's inquiring about more information regarding a product or the business. And really, honestly, what you just want to remember is you need to be honest. You got to build trust, and you have to make sure there's some level of foundation of trust there. You can't just say, oh, you have such a beautiful family, and it looks like you're into fitness, buy my product. It's just, you know what I'm talking about. You have to cultivate that relationship and relate to that person. Again, it's having them be able to insert themselves in your story, in your struggle, in your challenges. And these are just options as far as what to ask, depending on where you're at in the conversation. Then there's a green light script. This is what you're going to use to follow up with challenge group prospects. This is how to follow up outside of those 2 scripts, how to follow up with people that maybe didn't respond back, that maybe went MIA, that maybe was interested and the conversation just kind of fizzled out, people that maybe were interested and then you were going to send more information to and they fizzled out. So that's a follow-up script there. Here's just a tracker. You can write down names of people that you're following up with. This is a visual for your business. And this is basically what is going to be your diamond roadmap. You're going to want to fill this out. It tells you at the very bottom where to put your coaches depending on what coach they are. You sign up your first coach on your right leg, your second coach on your left leg, your third coach tells you all down there. You're going to want to figure out what your strong leg is, and you're going to ask your upline what that is. It's probably the leg that you're seeing some volume help on. So it's what is Emerald U+2, and then what does Diamond look like? You're going to fill in those bubbles. If Diamond is your goal, then I suggest you really understand that it's 4 on your left, 4 on your right. Again, ask your upline coach to work with you on this if that's your goal. This is how to get a new coach started. And basically, it is just a checklist, the same thing that you maybe did when you got started, or like I said, if you're restarting your business, these are the things you're going to do. And again, partner with your sponsor coach to help your new coach get started. If you are kind of new yourself, lean on your sponsor coach to help you get your new coach started. How to get a new customer started. Again, probably the same way that if you were a customer first, probably the same things that you did as a new customer. And then there's just a little checklist there. This is just for you to make sure that you're kind of hitting all of those points and all of those important aspects of helping a client get started. Here's just a challenge group tracker. This is I would write down your challengers' names, and these are the people that you have a relationship with that are maybe standing out in your group, and definitely ask them, have you ever considered doing what I do? Have you ever considered signing up as a coach? Have you ever considered, you know, getting a 25% discount? Have you ever considered, you know, you're already super motivating, you're encouraging, you're really standing out in the group, whatever, you know, don't be afraid to ask those challengers, because the best coaches will come out of your challenge groups too, because they already love the products, they already have a passion for it, and they already probably have a story behind it, and they're probably already talking about it, right? This is just Beachbody's benchmark for success. This is Success Club. You can read over that. Success Club, in my opinion, should be a no matter what. And Success Club is a byproduct. So I wouldn't focus so much on it being such an overwhelming goal of yours to hit Success Club. If you're putting the business in front of people and signing people up every month, if you're filling your challenge groups, Success Club is a byproduct of that. You will automatically achieve Success Club if you're doing those simple daily tasks to grow your business and in turn grow your income. So if you're signing people up if you're signing Challenge Pack customers up to fill your challenge groups, and you're recruiting people for your business to grow your business, you will see your income go up. If you're not doing those things and you're not hitting Success Club, you're not going to see your income grow. So that talks more about that. Don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments. Don't forget to write down your milestones that you've achieved, that you've hit, that are small victories that give you that momentum, that create that deeper belief and deeper passion. And you really want to encourage your new coaches to do that as well, because our business can go up and down, up and down, up and down, and we can get really discouraged, and we can want to quit and throw in the towel if we aren't seeing the results that we want. But when something goes right and something is happening good in your business, whether you got 3 yeses in a row, celebrate that and make sure that you're recognizing your coaches as well, your new coaches as well, for the job that they're doing. This is your daily coaching worksheet. This is what I fill out every single day when I sit down to do my power hour. These are just no matter what. The workout in Shakeology, personal development, a valuable, share-worthy social media post, connecting with somebody on my team. Those are just no matter what. I do them like I brush my teeth every day. So outside of that, it is contacts from maybe a post I made, somebody was interested, or the likes that I got on there. I'm reaching out to all those people. Follow-ups, any new friends I've added, new conversations started, who I invited to the coaching opportunity, to my challenge group, and then things that I must do ASAP. So your to-do list is going to really be dependent on what do you need to do to grow your business, not what is somebody else doing that I think I should be doing as well, because their goals aren't the same, and you're not going to get to your goal if you're trying to copy what somebody else is doing. So your tasks, you really just want to break down what do I need to do to grow my network, to put my story out there more, to put my story in more places, to growing my funnel of people. What are my strengths? What can I capitalize on that way? Here's just a daily schedule, a visual for you to suggest to your new coach how to schedule their day with their business. Now, the one thing I hear the most with a Beachbody business is that I'm so unorganized. I don't know what I should be doing, or I don't have enough time, or time management is not my strong suit. You know, it has to do with time and organization. And so this is just a great visual from the start of your day to the end of the day. Where are you spending your time? Where can you plug in or block out an hour for your business, or block out, chunks of time for your business? Where in my day can I do that? Is it my lunch hour? Is it waking up 15 minutes earlier in the morning? Is it going to bed 15 minutes later at night? Where can I block out an hour for my day and commit to that time of growing my business and doing the important activity and not just scrolling Facebook, right? And then at the end, to your training and resources, these are just a few Facebook tips on do's and don'ts, some personal development suggestions, some podcast suggestions. If you commute, a podcast or an audio might be really great for you. And then this is how to motivate your coaches and clients. So these are the different personality styles based on Dani Johnson's GEM concept. And you maybe have seen this or will see this in different forms, as far as there's a lot of experts out there that have different views on people's personality. But these are the 4 main ones. And this is just something that you can dive in deeper to, but this is really going to help you to figure out how to motivate your team, motivate your coaches, motivate your clients better, because not everybody is our same personality. And so what motivates us, how we want to be spoken to, the words that we use, how we put ourselves out there, not everybody is the same, right? So you really have to know how to motivate your people. And this is just a great resource training tool to do that. You can find out more. There's also at DaniJohnson.com, but there's also different trainings and files in our team page. So that is the new coach manual. Make sure that you are looking it over yourself, making sure that you're doing those things in there so that you can get your new coach started as well, and using that to start their business.